Hey guys, happy Monday. Just wanted to recap last week's goals and let you guys know how that went and talk about this week. But that's not all, there's going to be more this time. So last week I did say I wanted to work on 2 to 3 articles for the blog, query letters for Awakening, and my outline for my not so secret anymore projects. So I did do only 2 articles last week because I completely underestimated how long the traditional publishing article was going to take me. Oh my gosh, guys, it was so long. I was really sitting on my butt for like the whole day trying to write this article. It was like 3,000 words almost, but it did get done. So, like I mentioned last week, the 2 articles were about publishing. They were in the category of publishing, just to kind of add some variety to my blog. This week, it will probably be the same thing. I definitely want to do one about self publishing. And then the other one, I have a list of potential articles in there. So I will figure out what my other one will be. But definitely a self publishing one, especially since that's the route that I took for Awakening. But I'm really enjoying my blog. Like, I mean, obviously, I would hope that I was enjoying my blog, but in doing these articles and in researching, I'm learning a lot. And so, something that came up with trying to find an agent in the traditional sense was your writing resume. And so I realized I don't really have a writing resume. I mean, I have Awakening that's been self-published, which is great. But as far as like submitting stories to competitions and things like that, I don't have. So that's what, like, a light bulb, like Despicable Me, light bulb came on. And it's so funny because a friend of mine actually a few days ago just sent me a link to a short stories competition. So one of my goals for this week is to submit a couple of short stories to a couple of competitions if they're within the deadline time frame, because the one she sent me, the deadline is the 30th of this month. So luckily though, I do have a couple of stories that I've written throughout the years that I think I will use for that. So that should be fine, just tweak them. So I'm excited about that because that's something new. I've never really submitted any of my writing to anything. Lies. I submitted Awakening when I first published it to a independent publishing competition. I didn't win, but I was proud that I felt like my story was good enough to even submit it. So, you know what? Kudos for me there. So yeah, I want to start building my writing resume besides the self-published Awakening, working on short stories and things like that. And in my articles this week, self-publishing. What else? And speaking about Awakening, because I know one of my goals was to find an agent for that. I was doing some thinking yesterday, and I'm really considering rewriting it. Not too much. Like, I think my storyline and the fact that I use some historical fiction in there is really unique, especially with all the vampire things that are going on now. So, but I think if I rewrote it, it would have a better chance. It's just my opinion. I would definitely be open to hearing you guys' opinion, to those of you who have read it. But that's what I think I would like to do, is before trying to really query for it, rewrite it, rework it. Because in my opinion, I feel like a lot of popular vampire stories now are very romantic, and mine, though there is a romantic scene, is not, the whole premise of the story is not romance. So that is the number one thing that I think makes Awakening stand out, in addition to all the historic things that I've put in there and the historic characters and stuff like that. So that's what I'm thinking of. So this week, another 2 to hopefully 3 articles. I'm not sure how long the self-publishing one will take, but geez, I hope it doesn't take as long as the traditional publishing article did. But either way, it was fun. It was really fun, actually. And I haven't stayed up that late writing in a long time. So it was nice. But so the 2 to 3 articles this week. two, because I have two short stories that I would like to enter into competitions. Actually, one of them I wrote 2 years ago. I actually wanted to submit it to a magazine. It's a, how would I describe it? Like a spiritual, eclectic, witchy type of thing. So it would be in a magazine like that, not, not like Essence or Vogue or something. But that, so the 2 articles, 2 short stories. I probably will not be starting to rework Awakening this week, but I will try my best to set aside time to do that. On another note, though, I'm telling you guys, this little boy wants to come out way sooner than his due date. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I feel it, guys. I feel it. I feel like it's happening soon. Fiance and I think maybe the first week of October. Raven was early too, so we'll see. So that will definitely be interesting to keep up with my articles per week and have the baby, but that's exactly what I plan on doing. Oh, and also with the blog, starting to build, I would like to start building a mailing list, but I first have to have an option for you guys to subscribe, which I realize I don't have yet, so that's my fault. So I'll start working on that too, and then the first couple of emails that would go out to those who subscribe to tiarawrites.com. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place this morning. My head is still completely drowsy, but I hope you get what I'm saying and what I want to do this week. But I'm proud of myself because I've been doing what I set out to do, and it's a nice feeling, and it makes me happy. So thank you guys for sticking around with me, and I'll let you know next week how those short story entries went. I obviously won't have the results next week, but I'll definitely be telling you that I submitted. So until we speak again, enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Enjoy this crisp but nice, beautiful looking day, and I will speak to you soon. Okay, bye.